Good morning, everyone. It's the 27th of September. It's Friday morning. Mark's been reading through Matthew. Today he's going to be reading the 16th chapter of Matthew. And this is where the Pharisees and Sadducees came to Christ asking him for a sign from heaven. And Christ is telling them there's no sign going to be given them. He says, an adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. And anyway, Christ reminded the disciples of the miracles he'd done with the 7 loaves, feeding of the 4,000, and he wasn't talking about them forgetting bread when he said, "Take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees." He was talking about what they were teaching, and again, this is when it was revealed to Simon Peter. When Christ says, "Whom say ye that I am?" Simon Peter said, "Blessed art thou." No, he says, "Thou art the Son of the living God." And Christ said, "Blessed art thou, flesh and blood has not revealed this, but my Father which is in heaven." And he said, "Thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." He's not talking about building the church on Peter. He's talking about the "Thou art Christ, the Son of the living God." That's what the church will be built on. The Roman Catholics have taken it out of context many years. And few verses later, he told Peter, "Get thee behind me, Satan." So, I think that's pretty proof that he wouldn't build his church upon someone he called Satan. He says, "Whoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life shall find it." And he says, "What is the profit of man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul?" And so that's basically it. I'm going to turn this over to Mark and have him read this to you. It's very important that we interpret Scripture with Scripture. We don't take one Scripture and build a whole doctrine on it like the Roman Catholic Church has.
Matthew 16. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted and desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say, It will be fair weather, for the sky is red. In the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the sign of the times? A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. There shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. Jonas said he left them and departed. And when his disciples were come to the other side, they had forgotten to take bread. Then Jesus said to them, Take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, It's because we have taken no bread. Which when Jesus perceived, he said to them, O ye of little faith, why reason ye among yourselves? Because ye have brought no bread. Do you not yet understand, neither remember the 5 loaves, the 5,000, how many baskets ye took up? Neither the 7 loaves, the 4,000, how many baskets ye took up? How is it that you don't understand that I spake unto you concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees? Then they understood that how that he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread and the doctrine of the Pharisees, the Sadducees. When Jesus came to the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, Why do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, Some say thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He saith unto them, But whom say ye that I am? Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for Jesus and blood hath not revealed unto thee, my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I will give unto the kings the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Then charged his disciples that should tell no man that he was Jesus, called Christ. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto the disciples how they must go in Jerusalem, and suffer many things to the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and be raised again the third day. And Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from me, Lord, far from now, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. But he turned and said to Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me. For thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross, and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Whosoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he will gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? The Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his own works. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death. They see the Son of Man and the Lord Christ coming in this kingdom.
Okay, thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Hope y'all have a good day today.